start the microphone. It does help, so you can hear me. So, of course I'm running around last minute to get all the things. Forgot my drink, forgot, you know, to get everything ready. So, ooh, I need to turn this down a little bit. It's a good song, but, you know. Right. Hello everybody, sorry I wasn't there last week. I couldn't last 5 minutes in this room. It's been like 30 plus degrees all week, and this room has minimal ventilation. It has one window that I can more partially open because if I can't open fully because I don't want the cat to escape. So I tried to set up. No. Tried to get ready, but I just couldn't handle being in this room. Luckily this week it's all been overnight. It's been like 16 degrees instead of 25 degrees. So it's been a lot better. It's not as warm. Tomorrow it's going up in the 30s again, so it's going to be a nightmare again. So just one of those things. But yeah, I just was too warm. Sitting here with a computer on, 2 big lights. No. If it's really, really hot like that, I can't handle that. I'm a bit like my gecko in that respect. If it's too warm, I overheat. If it's too cold, I'm freezing. So, a bit of a random stream. There's bits and pieces that I'm doing that I've been working on so that we can continue and start building this cosplay. The plan is, so I've sewn the thigh armour to my leggings, or the Velcro to my leggings, and I did a test with my thigh armour and my chin armour, and it fits, but I think my thigh armour needs to be longer. Now I hadn't had this, I took a picture so I can show you. For those of you that are here, add an image, new, thigh and shin, let's call it that. Add, browse. I've actually been good and actually uploaded all the pictures to my local drive, so it's not going over the network. This one. Oh, that's a bit too, that's massive. Hang on. Meow. This is the problem when you're doing stuff live. I should have done this before I started. But anyways. So this is, it's kind of an update. So these are the red leggings I'll be wearing underneath. And then what I did was I sewn the strip of Velcro on the side. It looks a bit weird because of course when I'm wearing this it's stretched, so when you put the Velcro on you have to stretch the fabric, because if you put it on then the Velcro doesn't stretch but the rest stretches and you're just going to rip it. So that's, and on the other side, so that now sticks nicely on top and it stays there. However, you can see there's a bit of a gap between the end of the armour and going down to where the knee is. And I think if I look at the pictures of the actual don't know if this picture shows it a little bit, it actually goes quite low down. It's not possible to make it fully to go down because then I can't bend my knee, but I do think I have to make it longer. So that I'm pointing at my screen and you can't see that, of course. So but yeah, I think it needs to go slightly bit longer. But yeah, but you can see really well how the curve that we did on the leg armour looks really, really good. Now I still want to reduce the bottom bit, but I need to make a plan for that yet, and I didn't prep for that. So today we're going to do some other stuff. But that probably means I need to order some more foam, because I don't think I got enough foam to make new ones longer. So we'll have to do that. But other than that, it's starting to get somewhere. Apologies for the ugly feet, but I should have put some socks on. But yeah, I think in general it's starting to get somewhere. I mean, you have to imagine there's going to be nope, that's the wrong one. Is it that one? Nope. I don't have that one here. Alright. Well, but yeah, so I need to start looking into probably making a new one. The top, absolutely fine, fits perfectly, not a problem. But if I make it a little bit longer, and you can see it sticks a little bit out, so I can make it. Hey, Joa! Thank you. I'm quite happy, but I don't know if you were listening when I was speaking before, if you just came in or not. But I think I need to make it a little bit longer. I think it just sticks out a little bit too high on my leg compared to where the shin armour is. So it goes a little bit lower inside to where the knee protection is as well. But I really like the look of the curved top of my my calf. That looks really good. So as soon as I finish this, reducing the bottom half, again I'm pointing with my mouse and you can't see that of course. But as soon as I reduce this, I think it looks a lot like the picture. I just need to lengthen the thigh armor a little bit. Really annoys me, but any of this foam, I'll repurpose probably into. I need to do the shoulders still. I still need to do the neck and the backpack. So there's lots of things that I can repurpose this foam for. So it's not going to be a waste. So, but yeah, so that's the update. And I don't know if you can see, but the leggings I'm wearing have got stirrups, so I don't have to worry about it riding up, and that's why I made thumb holes in the shirt so that they don't ride up on my arm, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, we have to do some work on that. Also, what we'll be doing today, I'm going to show you the soundboard. I looked it up, I hooked it all up, and there's a couple of things I need to do on it. I need to find where all my solder. I know where part of my solder stuff is, but I don't know where everything else is. I need to look it up. And I'll show you in a minute how it's going to work. So it looks really, really cool. And the other thing that I want to do is rework the boots so that we're making this bit following this black line, so that it's going to be equal, and then make a new front bit because it needs to be longer. So those are the plans for today. How far we're going to get, I don't know. I will have a cut-off time of 6:45 because I do have to have some food before I have Planetside 2 ops tonight at 8. So hopefully I've talked enough to have at least a good thumbnail for YouTube videos. Funny enough, the video of me streaming with just a vest on, or a singlet, whatever you call it in whichever language you're speaking, so not a t-shirt but a singlet, has higher views as well. So apparently bare shoulders help. Crazy. But anyways, I am going to pause the music for a second because for the soundboard you need to be able to hear this. So let's go to my crafting setup. Ooh. Oh wow. My eyes are already melted in there. So let's go a little bit closer. Oh fuck. So this is a soundboard that I'm working on. And just give by for example, this is my finger. This is how small the soundboard is. You know, I don't have massive hands. Well, it may look like that when it's on the camera like that. But just to give you an idea how small the board is. Now this is the power. So one of the things I've done is on top of here. This little board on top of the soundboard. This is a Adafruit soundboard with 2x2. I had a different soundboard, but it just didn't output enough. This is 2x2 watts. That's why it's got the two little things here. I need to resolder the wires onto this. Yes! Yes, apparently. I did a quick check and I still have 100% only male people watching me, so, you know. So, this is one of the speakers. Little speaker. 3 watts. I need to redo the wiring on this one, so that's why it's not connected. Can you focus again? Focus. Focus. Here. Is it just me or does it look like it's not focused? It looks also very red. It's a white board. I don't know what it's doing with the red balance. Oh well. So this is a little battery that will be going, I'll show you later on where it's going to go. And that connects to the little board that's screwed on top of here. That's the LiPo battery board. That's an Adafruit soundboard, sound FX board. It has a not a USB-C port. It's got a connect. So at the moment, I'm connecting it just to a normal mobile phone battery charging thing. So I'm just going to connect that, and the green light should show. Yay! It does. Now, even tinier on this side here are 2 buttons. And I've remembered this is button 1, that is button 2. That's why I have the 2 different colors. So the way this board works is because this is a failed soundboard that I worked on, because you can probably see what happened. It can't because you can't. You're a webcam. You're not good with up close. Anyway, so this is in principle the soundboard that I'm using. But I made a bit of a mistake and I can't get this fixed. I probably can when I take the time and have patience. But yeah, these 2 pins are up too much. But this is kind of the little board, and these pins go into this what they call breadboard, which I found funny. And then I'm connecting the battery the power point. So there's a ground and a voltage. So you can see the black and the red here. So and it's got a plus and a minus on here. No, minus is blue, the plus is red. I know I've done the wires the wrong way around, just, doesn't matter. So I'm connecting, any line is connected with the pin underneath. So the pin's for the ground, so I'm putting these in, and then I'm connecting it to this main board here. And I'm connecting the buttons from, apparently negative, don't ask me why, but it works. And then I've got 2 here, so I can have, I can't remember, how many can you have? 10, I think. Yeah, there's 10 points. So it's got a 2 megabytes memory on there, so I can save 10 different files on there, and all these files can have different things. So I could have 10 buttons, and 10 buttons do things. I only have 2. I have the sound that is stationary, the stationary sound for the chainsword. Why do I always forget the name? Chainsword. And I have the actual cutting noise. I have found a YouTube channel that had all the different sounds. I also have a sound of shooting, so the pew pew sound for the bolter. So that's what they're going to be for when I'm going to do the bolter. So, and then it's got the cutting noise. Now you can program these sounds to either be on a loop or only play once. So if I hold it, it will loop. If the other one, if I press it, even if I hold it, it will only play once. So I don't know how much it's going to pick up. Let me get my microphone a little bit closer. Let me know if you can hear this, alright? So this is the first one. But this is looped, so it will continue to play. You can hear it a little stuck, but you know, I'm not a sound engineer. And then this, so I can go from this and then press the second button. So, going back to this massive chainsaw. So on the handle here, I will have the 2. There's already a hole here. So I'll have the 2 buttons, one to hold and press. So I have to be able to hold and press it. So I'll probably do it there. Or maybe put it on my finger, because that actually works as well. And then have another button, the button somewhere, where I press and then it goes and does the I can make a dramatic cutting sound. So that is the plan. So let me move my box of bits. So I've got a big box of bits. So I've tried several things to get this to work. So I had to really think, because the last time I worked on this more than a year ago. So I had to really think where everything went again. Put the microphone there. So, where am I going to put everything? Let's move you up a little bit, because, you know. So, let's take out the terribly bent pins. So I've been working on this last year for a long time, so that's why. So why do I have this weird bit of plastic on it? Why? Because if I'm putting it in, I need to be able to get it out. So I had to find a way. So actually this lives in here. So see, you can see it lives underneath here. So I can take it out and make it. Soundboard. Let me disconnect. Well, no, let's leave that there and stay. So the soundboard, you can, I don't know if you can see a little bit of lines. So I'm going to cut the legs shorter, because once I take it off the breadboard, I really don't need the legs. So I can cut them shorter, and I can literally just poke it in, and it can be removed and up and down. And then there's going to be one speaker here. You guys go in here. So there's a hole on the inside here. Where is it? There. That goes inside the tube. So the tube is still loose. So this is, the stick is what holds it up. So there's a hole that goes through. So I can take the wires, up, thread them through into and then out of here this hole, and then put it in. So this is where the speaker lives. On the other side I also have a speaker hole. So if you guys go in here for a second. The plan is to put, where did it go? Somewhere over the rainbows. Here it is. So I was planning on getting these little washer, because these magnets are really, really strong. Put them on the inside. So this is quite thin, so I can't put the magnet in there because it's just too thin. So I have to find a way of putting this in. And what I have to do probably is put a really thin layer of foam over it so it doesn't pull out. Because at the moment, every time I do this, I glue it and I pull it up, it pulls the foam loose. The connection to the magnet is a lot stronger. And I have the same thing on the other side. So it goes with connecting with 2 magnets there. And that's it. That's just... I'm thinking of doing one here because it needs to be closer to the ground there. So to put a magnet or something down there. But in principle, those two go connect and it's solid. And that's why you got the holes here. And that's why you got the speaker fabric on the other side. The magnets, they're literally a couple of millimeters, but this is even thinner, so I can't, go even much further inside. But the thing is, why would I use 2 magnets to each other when a thin little washer does it as well? Because it just needs something metal to go to. But that's kind of what I'm planning on. So I'm planning on getting this in and putting a bit of foam, like a 1 millimeter, like this is the thinnest foam that I have. This is 1 millimeter foam. Just make a little bit over it and that'll be fine, because cement glue, these parts, you're not going to get them apart again. So... But that's the plan, so that they're there, and then on the other side I have, this is going to be glued on. This is not glued on yet because I still need to spray paint everything. But there's a little way of opening the flap here so I can take out the speaker in case I need to replace it. In case something happens, I don't want it to glue it close and then find out that I need to replace, there's something wrong with the speaker and I need to replace it. So I want to be able to literally go out and pick out. So this disconnected from the board here, and then just go yoink, you go there. And that's why I need to make another one, because I need to make one where the length is a bit longer. Or I don't know if that one is long enough, but that's the plan. I think, do I have the magnets in here? Because I have a few. It's connected to everything that's metal, of course. Give me. So these are the magnets that I got. So I got a couple of tiny ones that they're literally, can't even get them apart, they're so tiny. They're literally teeny tiny. But they're really strong. So they're good for something small somewhere. So I might actually try and use that on the other side. And I think I used, this size. Yes, that's the size. Let me put the music back on because my brain is starting to talk. I don't need that. Here we go. Right, So this is the magnet that I've used. So it's quite thin, but still, if you look at the thing here, yeah. Because it's like half the film, and I don't want to make this so thin that if something happens that, you know, it's going to rip it apart. So but yeah, these tiny ones I think I might use on this side, because I think that works quite well. It's only I need to cut all the excess here and use some foam clay to make it all nice and neat. Yeah, no, I knew that, and I got the square ones as well just in case. And I don't know where's the other one's gone. I had two sizes that I worked with that I looked at, but I think these were the best size, because if you're any thinner, and like I said, they're brittle. I've saw that. So, but yeah, these little ones are pretty cool as well. And I think these square ones, once in a while, I've been thinking about getting. Why am I not hearing? Good dang it. Why is my headset not working? You can hear it. I know that the music is on the stream. But I'm not hearing it, and I need to hear it. Why, oh why is my life so difficult? The music might stop in a minute. Don't tell me you can't disconnect now. Okay. Connect. Yes. Thank you. There's the music is again. Just turn it off and turn it back on, and you know, it's one of those. But yeah, I think I'm gonna use one of these very tiny ones, and use them on the little one here. So all I need is like this needs to still be glued properly. But yeah, there's lots of things I still need to do on this. But yeah, that's the plan. Oh, let me put the... Otherwise this flaps about and we can't have that. Why am I using... If I need a better pin. Hang on. A safety pin without a safety bobble is a bit dangerous. Actually, don't even need that one. Anyway, so that's the plan with this. And then once I've got the buttons, I know where I want to have them, and I can wire them through. I can start wrapping. So I'm going to be, making strips of this 1mm foam and wrapping it around to making it look like a wrapped leather headset, because I think that's what it is when you're looking at the images of chainswords. So, go sit. Right. So, I want to show something. I got this because previously I had one of these with only 2 arms. Let me go a little bit more up. But look. So now I can hold the main board and whatever other thing that I'm soldering. Because every time I had to hold the board while trying to solder, and I need, you know, sometimes it's handier to have something else. Oh, they're the other ones. So, for instance, when I want to solder these, I can now and I can literally go, right, I need this wire and literally put the wire near it and just now solder. It's it's just perfect. Because if you have just two, I had to still hold the wire and try to solder with one hand. Now I have one hand, I can use the flux, one hand I can use that. Yeah, it's like, I didn't know you could have a 4-1. When I went on one of my cosplay websites, I saw it and it was like, oh, I need this. Because now I have two hands. Because if I like to fix this one, I really need to have some extra hands. So I need to warm this up and suck the solder out and then push them through and then resolder them. But I couldn't do it with what I had. So yeah, that's going to be a lifesaver for me. So that I have everything out. But yeah, I need to re-solder this because they're hanging on by a thread. I need to make sure that they're either long enough or short enough when they go inside, because I can't have too much wire. So yeah, so, absolutely love that. So I have literally, I just found most of my solder stuff, but it's not everything yet. So I just need to do that. So I need coffee before they all go. Right, so, wait. I just can't help it. I need to... I need to test though with the battery that I have how long I can last. Because if it's not long enough, then I will need a second one to make sure I can swap them out if I'm at a convention or a competition. But this is just... Love it. Even the squirting blood you can hear. Now, of course, if I'm at a convention, it's loud, and it's better when you have both speakers, because this is just one speaker, and of course I've got both speakers. If it's really loud, it's going to be a problem. Nobody's going to hear it. But I know it's there, and if I'm somewhere where it's not that loud, then you can hear it, and you know, you can make all kinds of cool little videos with it. So that's the plan. So, but yeah, let's disconnect. Yoink. And I need give me my wire. You can go on top of there. And I can put you in the box full of stuff. So yes. I had such cool fish ice cubes in there, and none of them lasted for the 5 minutes that was online. Right. Next. Hang on. Yeah, something like that. Anyway. What we need to do is redo those. I need a screwdriver. So I have to get in mind the things I need to order to get redo the thigh armour and make them a little bit longer. Come on. Oh well, you don't need to go out. I'm glad that I checked the thigh armor before I started spray painting them. Saved me a lot of paint. So. But yeah, I'm sad because I kind of, you know, I can reuse the foam in other parts, but still. But yeah, if you think about what I want to do with the bolter, so I want to put in a similar idea. So near the trigger, I will either have buttons, or if there is something like that that is trigger activated. So if I trigger it, it pushes the button. I want it to make the sound, the bolter sound, and I want it to have a muzzle flash. So at the planning at the moment, sorry, my ADHD brain is gone. So if you can see how I've done this bolt pistol. So instead of having a solid block, because I will have to fill it with things. Oh, give me a sec. I really should just. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's ace. Thank you. I don't think I should have clips on, so I should have clipped it to my Twitch as well. But I will check it, otherwise I will upload it. I'll upload it to my Instagram as well. Because that's funny. Anyway, so what I'm doing with the bolter, because it's of course bigger than this bolt pistol, so it will be hollow. So again, I will have to have a way of lifting parts. I might have to make it so I can take it apart somehow, so that I can put all the stuff that I need inside. So what I want to do is have something that when I press the trigger, that behind it is the button to make the noise and the sound. So it triggers both things. So this time I can't use the soundboard. I might need to get another piece of Adafruit technology. Unless I can do the soundboard plus another little, like I have the little battery powered unit on it, that I can have another unit that can control sound and light. So that one does the soundboard, does the sound, and the light does the light. So what I want to do is, like here, there is special LED material that's see-through, and then there I want to put like you can buy a LED ring. Let me see. Keyboard. So what I want to do, I'll do it this way for now. So I want to get one of these little, it's called I think a NeoPixel ring. I've already closed it. Anyway, to put that in front of here, that's very small. Do I have a... I think it's at 12. No, it can't. Well, it's about, where's my finger? That big. So that fits. Oh. Can I make you smaller, please? Smaller. Me doing my all my things. You go. So that, if you kind of look at her, it's about there. So that fits inside here. And then I program it to do like a red orangey flash. So literally, pew, pew, because they're quite bright. And so every time I press the trigger and push the button in the back, it would make the shooting sound and make the flash. I think that would be amazing to get that working. I don't think it's difficult. I think it's absolutely possible. But I have to figure out what I need. Like, if I can fix this soundboard that I have, like the little legs, then I have one. I have something already. And all I need is another one of the things to put, unless, I don't know if these days come smaller, but I need a leap battery. I can put a battery in there, and I need to attach something that can also do the light flash. Now, I don't think the soundboard can do that. I will check, make sure it doesn't have any other options, but I'm pretty sure I can just get one of the mini pixel boards from Adafruit and just connect that in the same way to the button as I've connected the soundboard, that it just triggers at the same time. So I don't think that's going to be a massive problem. Right. But that's a plan for the bolt pistol. Now, I'm going to be ambitious. As you can see in the picture, it actually shows smoke coming out of her the end. I would love to make a smoke machine out of a vape. Miri has shown me how to do it, and I really like the idea. Whether it's going to fit, we don't know yet. But that's, that's a plus. But they're definitely going to put the sound and the light into the bolt pistol. The bolter, not the bolt pistol. That was my first try in just making something. The very first time I used foam. I still need to finish it. It's been languishing since I started everything. Oop. So I've got my full warbler ready. Here you go. Oop. Almost. Right, so this is, I'm pretty happy with this. It works. I've worn it well with the shoes on, and it works. So quite happy with that. So now we need to make a new one of this, but with this, the black line. Let me have a quick throwing things down. about 8 centimeters. Yeah, I thought I cleaned up today. Oh, there it is. Ugh. Give me Sharpie. Wrong side. Yeah, that's about. I mean, that's pretty good freehanding. Right. Ah. Now, is this long enough? No. Right. Your favorite color for axe? Right. So. Let me finish my coffee before it's really cold. Right, so right. So this was the old tape. So let's. Now the great thing about this material, yep, I got my sharp scissors, is it's so thin I can cut it with my scissors. Now I'm wondering. one of the things I noticed is that there's a difference here and there. It'd be nice to get them the same. Of course, there's a lot of stuff with the warbler that goes over. I can make still changes. The foam is just so I have an idea. So, I think I've got a straight line. Okay. Now I think that will work. So put you away. Keep the small strips. Now the question is, I need to make this longer then, of course. Did I not put the shoe here? Sure, I had the shoe here. Ah, give me a second. Ooh. Right. I knew I had the shoe somewhere. Right. Oh, it's getting warm. Right, so we have this part. Now this part will go underneath like that. Come on. Right, so I think that's right. I think that looks better. But it's pointing down. Oh, for fuck's sake, fuck off with your bloody... Don't come in here. How did they manage to do a fucking link? Here we go. Gone. Go away, assholes. Right. Anyways. And this is why I used this cheap foam to start with, and then I'll go back to the other foam and cut it out there. will actually be okay, I think. Yeah. Because it will be a little bit higher up. Actually, might need to go a little shorter because I can see this one. But that one is alright. So, because the warbler will make it a little bit thicker, so I have to watch out for that. No, I can't remember which side was which. Damn it! I think that's the one. Here we go. You go sit there. Yeah, that's straight. That one is a bit too low, so... Huh. There we go. So I think that template should work. I think it needs to be a little bit shorter. Let's see if that fits. Yep, that's better. I think, looking at the shoes, that it's a better look. Yeah, that works. Can always make amendments while I'm working with the warbler, but that works. Right. It's a lot better, I think, with then where it's pointing forward to these. So now to redo the nose cone, it needs to be a lot longer, doesn't it? And it needs to be longer at the ends. So doesn't actually need to be that much longer in the nose, does it? It's only like a little bit shorter. It will need to be more. So if you're thinking about it, needs to be a bit more from the top. That shape. Or I just so in principle this is what needs the length it needs to be. A tiny bit smaller, but not much. So hang on, I have an idea. See, if you're not a seamstress, have a box of pins. It's so easy for everything. Make sure they have colourful heads though, not the pins without heads. Otherwise you'll never find them if they fall on the floor. Damn it. Then you can see also, just like here, that's better. Now, so that works. Yeah, there's also like, especially for seamstresses, these bracelets with like pincushions. I found that when I tried to have one, that I kept knocking it to things. So, like a little magnetic tray as well. I used to have those when I worked on cars. It's perfect to throw bolts and stuff on. I used to have a classic Fiat 500 from 1970. And I miss that car every day. But I couldn't guarantee. Oh, that's hilarious. Trying to figure out where to here. So I remember it's not perfect here. I need to figure out a different way of making this area. And that's the thing as well, is like a lot of people try and make things symmetrical. Feet and shoes are not symmetrical. They have an obvious left and right. So now I think what I did with this, I made two shapes like that and then glued in here and glued them round, but they weren't perfect. I'm wondering how I can do that. Because it's obvious that side is shorter. Can't remember, because don't forget, I made these shoes more than a year ago. Pretty sure it's on my stream. It's one of, I think it's one of the very first streams I uploaded to my YouTube. I have to make sure as well, I can't make these holes too close to the edges because they'll just tear. Let's try something. Like I said, this is cheap foam. I can play around with this. The great thing is like, let's see. Let's put those back on. Alright, so let's stick you there. It's handy not having leather shoes because I can literally stick them through. There you go. Right. Come on, stay there. Oh well. Works. Right. Come on. Right. Oh, that's still about the middle. Okay, so they are. I can cut it smaller. Alright, let's see. Yeah, okay, that works. Right, more pins. Right, so we're getting there. Now, so this is, I think this is pretty much. I only messaged you about an hour and a bit ago, Henri. Yeah, you do. Although you should know about it. So I did do this a long time ago. Oh, right. I think it feels properly trusticized now. Right, so right, so let's see. If I can do this right. Because last time I didn't work out as well. See, this is the problem. Every time I do anything, it creates like a point. See, this one is different. There's no point. It actually goes smoothly over. But this one, I had the same problem here. It's like it's got like a bump. Yeah, that's what I did with this one as well. As you can see, I went higher and higher and higher. I think it's to do with the weight. It's getting less. I know now more as well about filling and doing that sort of stuff, so. It's like, where the frick is my tape? Let's see. Yeah, 6 weeks for Axe. We can do it in person. What do you think? Still is a bit of a point. I had the same problem last time and I just couldn't get rid of it. Just wondered. So I think what I did last time is I literally went. Huh. No, but then I still. As soon as I put them together, the point makes a point again. See, it just moves the point up. It's maybe more obvious because of the tape, but I can feel there's a bump there. And that's how I ended up, in the end, making it all the way apart. And I still couldn't figure out how to... things I did. And then this is still a bit flappy. Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. It was quite high. At least redoing it means I can make a better version of the nose cap, because both of them I wasn't happy with. Let me grab some duct tape and saran wrap, and maybe I can figure out something else. 1 second. Where's my mouse? Oh, there. Alright, I'll be right back. Helps if I turn the microphone back on. Yep. Right. Just putting the pins somewhere safe, just, so I don't lose them. So this one is pretty okay. So still figuring this out. There's also an ad break, so there might be people not watching. Then again, the only people that are watching at the moment are people I know. Like, well, Right, so. Come on. Oh, JR, thank you so much. Ah, here you go, Henrik. I don't know if you get ads, though. I know sometimes I don't get ads, but then I'm in Poland, so some ads might not be going to Poland, so... You know. Advertisers never assumed that Polish... In Poland, there's people that don't speak Polish. So all the ads I get are all freaking in Polish. Right, here we go. Did the alert not work either? Did nothing work? God damn it! It's there. Alert box. Oh, that worked. But I still don't hear it. I still haven't fixed that yet. I haven't had time to fix it, but... Anyways. Right. Let's try this again for a little bit. Oh, why you... God freaking damn it. No worries, Rax. Have fun. See you later. Right, so let's see. Ah. Right, so it's when you get when you buy cheap duct tape, it doesn't work the way you want it to work. Right. Right. Let's Alright, so it needs to be longer. Okay. Okay, right, let's try it again. Right, so to give me an idea, still needs to go in from there. Well, that will give me the idea where the edge is. Okay. Right, so putting some marks on where the edge is. Actually, I did it quite well here. And the front is pretty much where I put this. Right. Now, principle, we have a pattern. Okay. Right. And okay. Right. I'm trying to keep this desk a bit cleaner. Okay. So that's in principle what we want to make. So how can I the only other thing I can think of is sort of going up the middle. Just to have this bit cut out and glued in like that on the side. Because this would work. Just not. Let's try that actually. I have an idea. Oh, can we fuck off with the fucking bots? Ah. Seriously. So, oh, hang on. He said something that I can ban in my chatbot. Stream elements. Chatbot. Spam fail. Oh no, not that one. Okay. Let's not do that. Okay. So I didn't realise, but apparently links was because I stopped using the Streamlabs chatbot, but the Stream Elements one because it's so much easier to use. So here we go. Add a new band phrase, and it was called Stream Rise. Didn't he not say that? Added that one. So if now somebody says that, it just gives them their ban reason, stop spamming dickhead. Think that's suitable, doesn't it? Yeah, the one that with the link. Yeah, pretty sure that's a bot. Anything that sends links. Yeah. But I changed over to Streamlabs, and I thought Stream Elements automatically block links, but apparently it didn't. So, but right, let's see how I can get this. It's flat. Can I? This is something I do with sewing patterns. So, but that still isn't fully. The thing is, like, if they did that, because the thing is, especially the ones that, like, oh, get followers, and they do that to smaller streamers. So if you have 1 to 10 viewers, or you have less than so many followers, they just automatically go to your stream and put that in. The hate rates and stuff like that, they're usually at people that have a lot of viewers or that have particular wording in their tags. That's why I use the tag safe space and not LGBTQIA+. And they prefer to go to Just Chatting, not Makers and Crafting, because, you know, it's a bigger thing. Makers and Crafters is just one of those. We're so poor! Can I set it so it just only plays freaking English songs? Thank you very much. One of my friends had been not hate rated, but bot spammed. That's because he plays in like one of the more. He used to stream. Oh, what's it called again? It's playing football with cars. Oh. Gamut Wedge, what's his name ago? What's it called again? Can't remember. But he played Rocket League. Yes. So yeah. So I'm gonna try and see. So he did for his university. He streamed that. He got raided once by Razer or by one of the big brands. He once got raided by one of the big brands, and they were like had a LAN party, and so you could see him playing, and his camera showed his friends, and they were raided with like they had so many people coming in. Problem was they were like, the fuck? We're just playing LAN. And they're like, we love LAN parties. And they're like, I have a mouse mat. Like, I don't have anything. So yeah, it was hilarious. Now, I'm wondering. I'm going to try something. Whether it works or not, I don't know. We'll find out. But if it gets rid of this freaking bump and this line here, yeah, it was absolutely hilarious. Them like absolutely like gobsmacked. And Wedge is Scottish, so he's got a Scottish accent as well. So he's like, no, I'm not going to try and do a Scottish accent because no. My weird hybrid British American Mancunian accent is enough. So let's see if I can. This is not perfect, but it gives me an idea. Alright, it's still curved here, so that still is going to be a problem. No, actually, maybe not. Let's try this. Yeah, it's hilarious. I mean, I've been raided a couple of times by big channels. When I first started streaming again, I got raided by a couple of other streamers that streamed. But somehow everybody stopped streaming on Saturdays. I used to stream on Sundays, But the time that I streamed, midday, because on Sundays at 4 p.m. CET, so 3 p.m. UK time, I would go and play board games with friends. So it was only when one of my friends wasn't here all the time, Henrik. I started streaming a bit later on Sundays, and I got a couple of times I got raided. So I try to raid people when I finish my stream, but I really want to like raid people that are similar, like cosplay streamers. But I seem to be streaming on the wrong times to be raided these days. Because the people that they won't, because I only stream once a week, they can't raid back because I'm not here when they're raiding. So when they're done with their streams. Jelly stream did it once. We're just streaming at different times now. Yeah. Been a while, but yeah. Can you see the problem? Now I don't have one bomb, I have two. Ah, that's so cool. I think it says it on my Twitch. Analytics, achievements. Is that a new one? Oh. Apparently I completed build a community, reach 50 followers. Oh, I did that for ages ago. Get 5 people. No, that's old. Oh, unlock 10 additional VIP badge. Get 25 people chatting at the same time. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. Have 1,000 viewers at the same time. How? I think, yeah, 188 is the highest I ever had in my stream. 188 people. Yeah, 188 people. So once I got raided by someone that had about 150 people, I think. Because I on average have about 10. Yeah. Aww. There must be a way of doing this. Because even then it's not fully rounded. It takes a long time. I mean, usually when you start hanging out in other people's streams and they recognize you and then they'll start raiding you as well. I mean, Hot Armory's anime, I don't know his full name. Because I usually just say Anime Boy Star and Sunkoi have raided me, and Jelly has once raided me. And they raided me multiple times. But yeah, if you don't stream at the same time, then The only thing was like with if I streamed midday, then sometimes I get people that streamed early morning raiding me. Maybe I should try an evening stream. It is cooler in the evening. Damn, why is this not working out the way I want it to work out? Problem is, because I'm covering it with Warbler, Warbler takes on any imperfections you have on the foam. Yeah, it still gives points, damn it. I need to go and look at some of the... Oh, another ad break. I mean, it's getting closer to the correct shape. Compare it to like this. Give me a second. Let's have a think. Ah. Right. Just trying to see if I can find some quick schematics on how to do the nose points. Because the only other thing I can think of is to make the top this bit and just have a strip going underneath. Yeah, it looks like that's what she's done on the ones that have a nose cover. Yeah, so from what I see, what they're doing, can I tape this together again? So what I see that she's doing from all the, not just her, but others as well, is when they have it like this, so I've learned to put the lid on pens because otherwise I'll lose them. So, from what I can see, and I should have done this beforehand, it's just I've done a lot of stuff but not everything. So, a stack of stuff there. Can I? So cut this out. And grab this. Something like that. It's not perfect, but that's fine. so and then do it like that. And I think I just have to use some don't know if I'm going to be able to do this with just a singular piece though. Don't know how I'm going to do that with the wobbler. And I do feel it's a bit more, well I can bend it with the wobbler, that's not a problem. So having a flat pancake. Yeah, see? So I don't want a flat piece on top, it needs to be curved. But it does go around better. And also just because we need to have a flat area there for the connection to the other one. Not on an angle. So that. Something like that. that's a little bit better. Still, it doesn't look like a boxy front though. So yeah, it looks just smooth. Why is that not possible in real life? Or maybe pointing it instead of like that. That could work. That could work. I need to take a bit. Is that too high or is that okay? No, that's okay actually. So I think we'll just have to go with something like that and just smooth the seams like that. I think that is the best solution. I'll make sure that it's low enough to cover this side. Yeah, I don't mind seeing some of the sole. That's why I bought shoes with red soles. So I think that is the solution. Oh, God, that took too long to figure out. Got about half an hour left. Now, I didn't get the other foam ready because I didn't think I would get to this stage. Anything else? So I need that one, so that one is going to the bin, that one's going to the bin, that's correct. That goes on my stack of foamy bits. Here we go, right. Right. By the way, JR, did you see the beginning when I talked about the thigh armour, how it's too short? Henrik, you didn't see that, because you weren't here. Ah. You can stay there, that's fine, this works. Okay, in my intro, I quickly talked about the fact that I sewn the strips of Velcro on the inside. So what I decided to do was have a look, like, hang on, go to this one. Yes. So the problem I have, so I tied on the shin armour with the thigh armour, and I'll show you. Humrick, if you're here, I need your opinion as well. So, when I put it all together, and as much as I love the curve of the top of my calf, I'm really, really happy about how this looks. So I have to do it on the others as well. I just need to reduce, you can see around the back of my ankle how wide it is. So I need to adjust this, make this smaller from here. But you can see there's quite a bit of space, and it's not that much. I estimate that it's probably an inch or 2 or 3. Probably 2.5 inch that I need to add. So a 5 to 7 centimeters, just to cover this area, so that it's actually, you know, looks like a full piece. But yeah, I think I need to buy some more foam because I don't have enough to make another pair. I will be reusing this foam. There's enough pieces that I need for the upper body armor and for the backpack. And don't forget, I will need stuff for the bolt pistol and for the bolter. So, but yeah, I do think I need to add a few inches, centimeters to the bottom, so that it's more like it's only a bit of red visible here where my knee is, because that's impossible to do that. So yeah, other than that, the rest is fine. I can use the top of the pattern that I have. And also the reduction I did with making it smaller here did work. But I do still think this is too wide on the edges. But that's the wrong one, I think. Oh no, that's the right one. Yeah, and I still think I can cut. So if you look at the legs, so I'm gonna cover. Yeah. If you look at this height and this, I mean, from the picture, yes, it looks like they're the right height. No, actually they don't. I think they are too high. So I do think yeah, they're proportional with the picture, I think, but I don't think. No, maybe there should be. My knee is bending forward as well, so it's. But I think the angle is correct. But maybe I need to overlay this knee over that knee, and then I'll have a look. But yeah, I do think that I can probably take off a little bit off the top. Yeah, I think I can easily take 1 centimeter off to about like there. It's too long. No, I can actually eyeball it, make it there. But I think then, did I measure this, didn't I? Yeah. So that mark there is... I hate opposites. So that mark is 5 centimeters. So I think either we have to go even straighter up, or just make them shorter. Working in mirror is really hard. Yeah, or like take this. Yeah, I don't, yeah. Well, yeah, I think I need to lengthen the thigh armor so it comes level with where the end of the kneecap is, because now there's got a strip of red in front of my leg that's clear. That's where the legging is, and I think that's a bit odd. When I hold my leg straight, you know, the curve protects it, but I still think it's too short. It should be a little bit longer. But yeah. So that's one of the things I need to start thinking about. And Henrik's not paying attention because he's playing video games. So yeah, I think for next stream I will have measured how much longer I need to make the thigh armor, and we'll probably redo the thigh armor because I really want to just get a piece fully done and start spray painting it. For the thigh armor, I need to do the same thing on my right leg, where this is still straight, to make it curved in and at the bottom. So those are the things I need to do. We will start working on putting that into Wobbler, putting the new nose, the middle bit and the nose into foam, and then cover it with Wobbler. And I will hopefully have some time to start sanding. Oh, actually, I can do that for I got 50 minutes. No, so one of the things I need to do is glue the toothpicks into all the little teeth for the put all the little chainsaw teeth on little sticks so I can start doing the rest. But this week we've had a lot of rain. That's why I'm okay to stream today. If the weather holds up and it's not as hot as I know the weather's going to go be 30 plus degrees again tomorrow and Monday, so hopefully after that it goes down again, so that the next Saturday is not so hot. But yeah, I need to literally dip the little sticks in glue and stick them inside so that I can from then onwards start doing the rest. They line up pretty well. Oh, nice. Also in length. And height. I mean. So maybe I just need to make it so it's more of an oval than a circle, semicircle. So, but yeah, that's something I need to do. The problem is like, and that break. Of course, because I've been 2.5 hours now. Can feel it in my voice. But yeah. Anyways, right. Right, there's not much else I can do at the moment. But yeah, so those are the plans for next week. If I order the foam, I might have to wait till payday because at the moment I'm poor. Okay, I will check that, and then we can start looking at that next week. So next week, if I get the foam, probably not in time, but I will measure how much more we need to add to the thighs. We are hopefully can finish the lower part of the shin armour to make it thinner in the back. And maybe I'll have some more of these teeth done so I can start working on more of the chainsword. So, and we can start like, oh, you can't see the green foam because green screen. Look, it's see-through. It's magic. Oh, look. That's so funny. So I actually could start working on some of the areas here so that, you know, it's nice and smooth and all that. Fix the metal washers so that we can sort that out. There's lots of things we can do next week. I just need to make sure that I plan it properly and I have everything prepped. This week went okay. I did things, I got prepped. I did spend a lot of time behind my sewing machine because I actually made a bag that I need for carrying my tablet for when I go out on a different... and if Henrik is here, he can see it, but something fell. Camera, hi. Can I be in focus? Maybe? Thank you. That's nice of you. You know. It might be, some people might be a little bit offended. But I made this bag. It's got purple. All my badges are on there. But, if you can read what it says. I've had this fabric for so long. I've used it in different areas. And this actually says patch against homophobia. And this is the symbol for the Polish strajk kobiet, which is the women's strike. And I've got one more here to go. Don't know what yet. Now the back, I mean, of course, rainbow strap. Has my favourite swear word on it. So yeah. But you can't see that because normally this is the front. And it's got, look, rainbow zipper. Yep, see you next Tuesday. And the zipper in here is also rainbow. Am I obsessed with rainbows? A little bit, because since I started moving here and the rhetoric that the old government had here. So yeah. I can't wear it, sadly enough, I can't take this to any of my business meetings. But yeah, so that was a big fight to make. But I'm glad it's done. Even done bias binding. It's got a pocket for my... So that's what I've been doing. So I actually had to, you know, make sure I prepared my my area here. Look, big clasp at the bottom. So that's what I've been doing. But yeah. Right. Since it's mostly you guys here, let me see if there's anybody to raid. If not, I might just end the stream because it's a little bit shorter stream, 2.5 hours. But you know, as long as I can do between 2 and 3 hours, at least I've worked on something. I've done something on my cosplay because you know it's so busy at the moment with all the things I'm doing. So right, raid button. She's French. That doesn't help. Oh yeah, let's filter by English because that would help. Lego. Oh, Gunpla they call it these days, not Lego because, you know. Gundam building. Lots of 3D people. There's nobody that I know stream. No, nobody I follow streaming. Planetside battles. That's not the way. I can stream the Warhammer channel. I can raid the Warhammer channel. Not anybody who's gonna, you know. That'd be funny. The Tacoma Open. Oh, it's not started yet. Oh well. The Americans are about it's morning for them. So yeah. So let's not rate that because that's silly. I don't understand the people that are streaming 3D things printing. I just really don't get it. I mean, I can try and have a look and see if I can look on cosplay, but doesn't look like it. Interesting, since people are allowed to do their own tags, it's like so many. Yep, as I thought. None of the people with cosplay tags are actually cosplaying. like, you're playing video games. You're not making cosplay. So why the fuck are you just wearing a kitty cat ear headset? Does not make you a cosplayer. Come on. So fucking annoying. Cute ear eating and noms. The fuck are people doing? It's got 60 viewers. Anyways, I'm gonna stop looking at this because it makes me annoyed. I'm not sure if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to do that. It's, yeah. Not everybody within the Warhammer community is happy with Sisters of Battle cosplayers, so yeah. No, I'm gonna give up. I'm going to not raid anybody. I'm just gonna go and end the stream. My voice is going. I need some more water. So yes, next week I'll be back. If I'm not here, that means that my craft room is a bleeding oven and it's 30 plus degrees, and I just can't risk sitting here underneath these lights and the computer on. But if I am here, we'll be continue working on the chainsword, continue work on the shin armour, and fix the shoe armour, and sort this stuff out. So yeah, I should have clicked on that one. But yeah, thigh armour needs to be longer. Boo. At least we know the rest works. So yeah. I was just thinking, I could just add a strip on it. If I hide the seams really well. I'm going to think about that, and then we'll see that next time. But yes, till then, see you next week, and we'll do that. So it's now nice and the one I'm working on. See you next week, and I think I might have an easy solution for the thigh armor, so without having to buy foam, because money. But if I can just add a strip underneath. We'll have a think. We'll have a think. Anyways, thank you everybody for staying. JR, thank you for hanging out. And for gifting a sub. So, Hope Henrik actually said thank you. But I think he's gaming, so he might not have noticed. So yeah, I will see you all next week. And take care, stay safe, as always.